the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Let me take this opportunity to recognize our Chancellor, Dr. Abbas Guled, the Chairman and the members of the Board of Trustees of Umma University, today being represented here by Mr. Mudin Haji, as well as Dr. Ismail Hassan. The rest are also joining us live, Dr. Hussam Alovera, Dr. Abdullah Sulaim, and Professor Abdullah Saeed Naji, who is the Chairman of the Board of Trustees. The Chairman of Council and members of Council who are present here today of Umma University, members of the Management Board and Senate of Umma University, the entire membership of Direct Aid International Family and Umma University family, the graduates and students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It indeed gives me a great pleasure to warmly welcome you to this fourth graduation of Umma University, this being the second graduation that we are holding virtual, and I'm pleased to inform you, as has been earlier said, that the proceedings are being streamed live in all the Umma University social media platforms. Mr. Chancellor, today we are greatly honored to present to you a total of 651 students or graduates with the conferment of degrees and the award of diplomas and certificates. Of these 651 graduates, 2 of them are receiving master's degree, 166 of them are receiving bachelor's degree, 253 are receiving diplomas, and 230 are receiving certificates. With this graduating 651 class, this brings the cumulative total of graduates from our university to 2,591, given all the 4 graduations that we have had so far. I'm also pleased to note that 58% of the 2021 graduates are males and 42% are females, with a bit of variation among the departments that are presenting. For example, in the department of the School of Nursing, it's some 50% equal gender distribution. The extreme for this year is computer science, where 90% of the graduating students are males. I'm hoping in the future that will change. I am further pleased to report that we are having 3 pioneer groups of graduates. Today, for the first time in Umma's history, we are graduating master students, and the first department is Masters in Islamic Studies. We are also happy that the first cohort of government-sponsored students who arrived at Umma University will be graduating today for the first time. Secondly, we have a new program called Certificate in Community Health under the School of Nursing, and the first cohort are graduating today, 15 of them. Chancellor, with regards to the academic division of Umma University, each of the 4 schools are making steady progress and growth. The School of Sharia and Islamic Studies is the oldest school, the mother, as we say, of the university that gave birth to the other schools that we are graduating today. This school continues to blaze the trail. Today, we are the first school to give us graduate students. The first master's students in Islamic Studies are graduating from this school. It's also gratifying to note that one of these students is our own staff, Omar Ramadan Obukaba. So I say well done to the School of Sharia and Islamic Studies under Dr. Muhammad Hamoud Ali Asdin. I didn't even know he was called that because we simply call him Dr. Dedir all the time. My advice to the Dean and his team is that you have to step up, this being the niche program for Umma University, to make sure that we have many, many more students undertaking Islamic and Sharia. Low-hanging fruits would include a master's in Sharia, for example, and you need to start your PhD programs as soon as it's practicable. Chancellor, as an offshoot of the School of Islamic and Sharia Studies, the School of Law and Sharia, our signature course and our niche program, has emerged. I'm happy to state that the Council of Legal Education are very impressed with this school. They have approved both the curriculum and the establishment of the school. Furthermore, the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service have included this course in their portal so that the Form 4 students who are now selecting their choices for university will have the opportunity to select this particular course. And it's our hope that the first cohort will be admitted in September 2021. Congratulations again to the School of Sharia and Islamic Studies. The School of Business and Technology, Chancellor, is now by far the largest school in terms of the student numbers. In this graduation of 651 students, 74% of the graduates are from this school. Moreover, the school is following in the footsteps of the School of Islamic and Sharia Studies. They have already initiated the master's program, Masters in Business Administration, and the pioneer class of this MBA are actually expected to graduate in the next few months. However, they will have to wait the 5th graduation next year to be officially awarded their degrees. In addition, the School of Business have expanded the specialization courses in the Bachelor of Business Management. They have also initiated a new Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology, whose pioneer students have already arrived and are on campus, and a number of diploma and certificate courses. Well done, the School of Business and Technology, and Wairibu Maguta, as Dean. We simply call her Zahra. The reputation of the School of Nursing, Chancellor, has grown in leaps and bounds. I am delighted to report that Umma University Nursing Program is one of the most sought after programs, academic programs. The rising number of students seeking to transfer from other universities in Kenya to Umma University is proof enough of this fact. Also, the first 2 graduating cohorts of the school passed their national registration exams administered by the Nursing Council of Kenya, another good indicator of the quality of the delivery of this program. Moreover, Chancellor, when the school was inspected recently for upgrading from a department to a school, they passed with flying colors at their first attempt. The upgrading of the school has now increased the admission limit from about 80 students to about 150 students intake when the 2 groups of direct entry and upgrading are cumulatively added. Well done, School of Nursing, for attracting the most transfers from other universities. Dr. Fatma Afe, the Dean, congratulations. I simply know as Farah, so Fatuma Afe, that's your official name. School of Education, Chancellor, has no graduates this year. It's the youngest. Their first cohort is just entering the 8th semester and should be graduating very soon. The school has had exponential growth in admissions. In September 2020, over 200 students were actually admitted, and now their population is well heading towards the 300 number. Well done, School of Education, and we look forward to seeing your first cohort of graduates in our 5th graduation. The school, however, Chancellor, faces some challenges of national nature. As you are aware, Chancellor, the Kenyan basic education curriculum is changing from the old 844 curriculum to the newly introduced competence-based curriculum. The first cohort of CBC, or competence-based curriculum, will be in junior high school in the year 2023. And these students will require competent graduate teachers who are qualified with CBC skills. The school, under the leadership of the Dean, Dr. Adam Khamis, is working hard to review their current approved curriculum so that it can be infused with the skills required for CBC training. However, of great concern for this school is a recent proposal that has been submitted by the Teacher Service Commission, who are proposing to discontinue the Bachelor of Education degree program in its entirety. Instead, the TSC proposes that students will pursue a general Bachelor of Science or a general Bachelor of Arts degree for 3 years, and then later on undertake a 1-year postgraduate diploma in education for them now to become teachers. Currently, all the universities have come together, and we are currently engaging the government through the Deans of Schools of Education and the Vice Chancellor's Forum in liaison with the Commission for University Education, so as to ensure and understand what this means for the teaching profession into the future. Once again, thank you very much, School of Education, Dean Adam Khamis. Chancellor, the current student population at Umma is 2,600, spread across the 4 different schools. This is a very, very marginal rise from last year. The university, like all other universities, has been affected by the postponement of the Form 4 national examinations from November 2020 to March 2021 this year. This meant that there were practically no admissions in January and May of this year, and hence the only very marginal rise in our numbers. We, however, hope for a major intake in September 2021. Mr. Chancellor, sir, with the closure of some of our learning centers and the relocation of students from Thika campus to Kajiado campus, Kajiado campus has now experienced a surge in the number of students. While we have very much sufficient space for academic programs, we are already seeing the congestion being felt in our hostels and the library. With the expected large intake in September, this congestion will further increase, and the management is looking at how to reorganize the space within the university to make sure that we have adequate hostel as well as library spaces. Mr. Chancellor, the university has continued to remain steadfast and active in research, local and international collaboration, partnerships, community outreach, and consultancy. Given the new normal of COVID-19, most of these activities were undertaken online through webinars, online conferences. The university also actively participates in the Kenya Association of Private Universities, KAPU, the Inter-Universities Council of East Africa, and the African Association of Universities. Finally, among the many MOUs that we have signed with other international partners, we have re-signed again a new MOU with the International University of Africa, Khartoum, which was related to Umma University when we had not gotten our letter of interim authority. Chancellor, as I expected with the COVID-19 pandemic and its attendant disruption of academic programs, it was indeed a difficult year, the academic year of 2020-2021 for the university, for the students, and the disruption of academic programs. Alhamdulillah, with the support of our sponsors, Direct Aid, and with the guidance from the Council, we managed to pull through this difficult year, and hence why we are having our fourth graduation today. As I conclude my remarks, let me congratulate the 2021 class. Hard work, discipline, and integrity will be your guiding light to prosperity and success, both here on earth and in the hereafter. It was a real pleasure, our students who are leaving today, and joy to have you at Umma for the duration of time that you stayed with us. We release you out there trusting that you have been equipped with life skills that you will need for your next phase of life. Finally, our sincere appreciations and gratitude as Umma University to the following parties without whose role the aforementioned achievements could not have happened. Our sponsor, Direct Aid International, Africa Muslim Agency, the government of the Republic of Kenya and its regulatory agencies that we often deal with as universities, the Board of Trustees, the University Council, our partners like the Africa Educational Development Trust, whose CEO, Dr. Omar Abdallah, is here today, that is administering the university's student support program, the parents and students and guardians, our Umma University members of staff, all our students. The successes of Umma would not have happened without you. I close with my usual mantra to the students who are graduating and those who are with us at Umma. Keep time, keep your promise. You will never go wrong. Congratulations to all of you, and I wish you well. May the Almighty Allah bless Umma University.